Hey. Okay, so it's Thursday, October 16th right now. I'm gonna post this like in January, basically. This in January, but we are T minus, let me think, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We are 6 days out from our family vacation with, not the entire family, just me, my mom, my dad, and my puppy, of course. And we're gonna be staying in a hotel in Kissimmee, and I am super excited. This is my graduation trip for me graduating college. We didn't really go on a trip when I graduated from high school, or we didn't really have this big celebration when I graduated from high school, because I graduated in 22, and then we just didn't have a celebration. I was like, I don't really want a big party. It's not really my thing. We had a drive-by party, and that was really fun. So I am super excited to go to Orlando, though. I haven't been. We're gonna go to Disney, of course. When you're in Florida, you have to go to Disney. Pretty sure that's a rule. And we're gonna go, I think, five days, not in a row, to Disney. And I just did a bunch of looking online, like, oh, I want to go and do this ride. I want to go and meet this person. And then I have this entire planning document that I just made. I'm resting on my laptop, so I'm just looking at my computer. What do I have? Let's see. This giant planning document. And we're gonna be driving down, not flying. And so we're going from Indiana to Alabama. And then we're gonna go from Alabama to Florida. Easy peasy. Each day is probably about 9 hours of driving, which, not ideal, but also I haven't been on a road trip that's been longer than 3 hours in years. Like, the longest road trip we've been on since I was 4 has been only 3 hours. We go to Indy, and that's Indianapolis, and that's only 3 hours away. But but I have this master list of things to do. I've got my road trip essentials. I've got things to do on the road trip, and I got this really cool coloring book. It's a color my vacation book, and it's super cool. And I didn't know when I got it that they would have, first of all, this page protector so that the color doesn't bleed through to the other side. But they also have these word searches and crosswords, and there's even stuff in here for travel journal in here. This is so cool. I didn't even know it came with this, and I'm like, this is such a great deal. Who wrote this? Raw Susie? I got it off a TikTok shop, but she's one of the people I follow that does coloring content. But like, look at this. This is beautiful. This is amazing. I can't wait to color with this on the road trip. Gotta bring my colored pencils and my markers. And then, of course, road trip snacks, road trip drinks. And then, of course, my puppy's packing list. Can't forget her treats, otherwise she'll start a riot. My packing list, the outfits, and on the outfits list, actually, I have clothing, shoes, what hair I'm doing for each outfit. Then I also have the makeup, whether or not I am doing makeup or it's just gonna be heavy sunscreen, because last time I was in Florida, I went last year in April. That was not fun. I got sunburned very heavily because I did not apply my sunscreen. And so let this be a warning to you, you need to put on a lot of sunscreen when you're in Florida, especially if you're a pasty white girl like me. And then whatever purse I'm taking with that outfit, and then of course accessories, so earrings, bracelets, necklaces, hats, that kind of thing. What you're probably wondering what I'm chewing on. It's these vitamin C tablets. They're just these chewables. They're the only vitamin C's I like taking. They're like 500 milligrams per thing, and it tastes like orange and a little bit of rose. I've been chewing on these because we've been feeling under the weather, I'm like, I'm not getting sick before this trip, because this trip is massive. I think it's, how many days? I think it's at least 10 days of us in Florida and then driving. So I'm like, I'm not getting sick. I'm not. I refuse. So I've been taking about double the amount I usually take, which is, for me, I've always found it to be I found it to be fine with my body. But of course, check with your doctor before you take anything. But for me, I've never really had a problem with it, personally. But because I am immunocompromised, I do kind of need to take some of that just to make sure I'm not sick. And I really don't want to get sick. Then of course, if we are going to go to a beach, I of course put all this beach essential stuff on here, and then also all the places that we want to go. So I want to go to the Florida Mall, of course. Orlando Shakes, that's where my cousin were. Orlando Shakes to see a show. Of course, I gotta go to the Barnes & Noble, because on the 28th, there is going to be the release of, oh god, what is it called? It's not the Striker, it's called the Defender. The Defender by Anna Wong, and I need to get it when it releases, otherwise there are going to be so many spoilers on Book Talk, and I cannot let that be spoiled for me. And then of course, the new Romantics bookstore. I'd love to see it. Makeup and Murder. Love to go see that, of course. Then there's this chocolate museum that I saw a couple TikToks about. Where they have these, of course, sculptures made out of just chocolate. And they also have a cafe attached, so you can actually sample some of the chocolates. To me, that sounds amazing. And then, of course, there's a coffee shop I kind of want to go to called Prometheus Esoterica. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but I do really want to go and see that. And then there's Waikiki Spring State Park, which I have seen pictures of, and it looks super cool. And then Universal City Walk, I kind of want to walk around and see all the shops. Disney Springs, of course. So those are a few of the places that I really want to go to. And then, of course, the places to eat. You, of course, need to eat. Ford's Garage, Rock and Brew, Bonefish Grill. When I went last year with my aunt and uncle, we went to Bahama Breeze, and I got this virgin pina colada, and was it a pina colada? I think it was a pina colada, because they served it to me in this hollowed out, it was literally a pineapple that they just scooped the inside out, and they made my drink with the inside of that coconut. And it was so cool that I need to go back and try it again. I'm not a real big alcohol drinker. I don't like it that much. It just makes me it just makes me feel hot, and when you're in Florida you don't want to feel even more hot. So I'm gonna get that. And then what else is there? Oh, Zicky's Garage is another one that I've heard good things about. GTR Fridays, Cheesecake Factory, of course. When there's a Cheesecake Factory, you just gotta go and get the cheesecake. Especially me, who's gluten-free, you gotta get the flourless Godiva. Oh, so good. There was a minute where they didn't have it on the menu, and I'm pretty sure I cried because I was terrified that they were taking it off the menu. Dessert places, of course, you gotta go. There's this place called Rainbow Cone, Kelly's Ice Cream, Brewster's, River Street Sweets, Le Macaron, French pastries. They have gluten-free macaroons, Kilwin's Ice Cream. And then there's a place called Wolfgang Bakery that I wanted to go to for my puppy because they have all of these made-in-store dog treats. And so I wanted to kind of take her in and see what all they have. And then of course some things that maybe my dad would want to do. There's these bowling lanes and entertainment and video games and stuff. And they also have the Orlando Auto Museum, which sounded pretty cool. And then Sea Life Orlando. And then there's Studio Movie Grill, which is, from my understanding, it's like a restaurant and a movie theater together, so you can sit in your seat in this giant recliner and basically order dinner, and they bring it to you while you're watching the movie. So to me that sounded amazing. Yeah. And then of course I got a bunch of movies on hold from the library because, I mean, I love my tablet, love it, but I also, what if, I just like kind of going old school with this stuff, especially my phone. I remember on the airplane I was like, what if I watched all of the shows that I've downloaded and we run long, you know, that kind of thing. So I like having the physical media with me. I think that it also is kind of healing that inner child in me, and because that's what I used to do when we would go on road trips when I was 4. That was like the last time I was ever really in Disney, was when I was 4 years old, and we would go and I would have Dora the Explorer and Bear in the Big Blue House on a loop in the back seat. So yeah, kind of reverting back to that, except of course I have some more age appropriate movies. I'm not going to be watching Dora and Bear in the Big Blue House. Although now that I'm thinking about it, I may watch Bear in the Big Blue House just for the vibes. But I do have Kiki's Delivery Service. I have The Secret World of Arietti. I have, I tried to get Elvira, but my library didn't have it, because it is about to be Halloween time. And I did get some Addams Family. I did get Beetlejuice, the original and the second movie. And so I got those. And then of course, on the times that we do have service, I will be trying to get through my massive watch later on YouTube, and also trying to get through, it's just massive. I have over 140 videos that I need to watch. I did kind of do it on purpose so that I would have a bunch to watch while we're driving, but I also like having the ability to be like, okay, I feel like a movie now. Okay, I feel like switching to a TV show. Like, I just started Bob's Burgers because I've heard a lot of good things about it from my friends, and also wanted to, after that, I wanted to start King of the Hill because I heard that they just got a reboot, and then of course I'm watching Criminal Minds for the umpteenth time, and then also I've been kind of going in with The Tracker, of kind of watching a little bit of that in between, just kind of alternating that based off of how I feel in the moment. So there's that. And I did of course make a list of my road trip essentials / things to do on a road trip. So I am gonna bring some books, even though I promise you I will be buying some books in Florida between the new romantics bookstore that I want to go to and going to Barnes & Noble to get the new Defender book. I will be getting some books, at least three. So probably gonna be reading, probably gonna be watching movies. Gotta watch TikTok to prepare for some Florida stuff. Maybe I'll find some more things to do or some things to see. Watching TV shows, listening to music, crocheting, coloring, of course, vlogging for you guys. Gotta vlog. To track our days. I'm probably gonna make the road trips into one vlog, depending on how much footage I get. Maybe I'll merge it. I'm gonna try and make it like a daily vlogging situation and kind of upload as I go, like edit at the end of the night and then upload it for you guys. And then sleep. I could just take a good nap. You know, I'm not gonna be driving, so I think I'm gonna bring a few games to play just in the car. Gonna do some little craft kits. Maybe play some games on my iPad. And then, of course, you gotta eat some snacks, stretch my legs every time we stop, that kind of thing. Yeah. Got this massive list of stuff that we're gonna take with us, of course. My packing list right now, I'm looking at it right now. I'm up to 6 pages. But it's only so long because I individually wrote out every single thing. And because I am an anxious packer and I will pack a lot of stuff with me. And it's not like, I was watching this video and this guy said, it's not like, no matter where you go, it's not like they're not gonna have it. Not gonna have something that can help you to replace your thing. He was going to Germany, I think, and he was like, why are you afraid of forgetting something? They're obviously going to have the same thing as you, or it's just not going to be, it might not be the same brand that you're used to or something like that. And for me, I get that, except with food and stuff, I'm such an anxious person that I like to have my specific thing, and especially as someone who only wears a certain size of clothing and my hair only responds to certain products, I'm kind of a little afraid to leave things behind. But we're going to Florida, we're not going to another country, so it's not like they don't have a Sephora or an Ulta or a Walmart or something, you know? So or even if like I forget my hair ties, I can just go to Walmart or something and pick it up. It's not like it's the end of the world. So, and like there are some things that I'm not packing on purpose, like I'm not packing bath bombs, because the very first day that we're going, I'm going to the Florida Mall and I'm gonna go, and they have a Lush store. I've never been to Lush before. I'm so excited. And I'm gonna get some bath bombs. So why would I pack bath bombs if I'm gonna go to the Florida Mall and get bath bombs? So that sort of thing. And then and then of course I wrote out all of the different accessories I wanted to take. I'm taking Now looking at it, I am taking an insane amount of earrings, but a look's a look. You know, sometimes you gotta... And earrings are so small. Honestly, all of these earrings would probably fit in like a sandwich size bag. So, it's not like it's gonna make that big a dent in my suitcase. Yeah, so those are just some things off my list, off my master list. So this is probably gonna go in the, I'm probably gonna film myself packing too, so.